selected. Drift correction doesn't matter, don't worry about that. The next thing that we're going to do is go into System Preferences, Sound, and make sure that our output is set to this streaming device that we've just selected. Okay, so output set to streaming. That means that the computer's audio, so Spotify, YouTube, maybe your games, whatever you're using, the audio is going to be sent to iShowU Audio Capture. Don't worry if this doesn't make any sense. We will get this set up for you. So now that that's set up, we're going to jump into OBS and start putting all of this together. I'm also assuming that you've got a webcam plugged in, or you've got a webcam on the computer that you're using. So first thing that we're going to do inside OBS, just here, we're going to make sure that this microphone, mic aux input, is receiving audio from the microphone that you have plugged in. Okay, so I've got a Shure SM7B here. I'm going to click on this little settings dial and go to properties. I need to select where the audio is coming from. It's coming from my Scarlett because I've got this microphone plugged into my Scarlett. If you've got a USB microphone, select that. If you've got a microphone plugged into a Behringer interface or a different interface, select your audio interface and then select OK. Then we want to select Advanced Audio Properties. This button is going to be a lifesaver for you. You want to make sure that mono is selected. If you look at the meter at the moment, you're only seeing audio bouncing up and down on the left side. That's not what we want, because people will then only hear you in the left headphone. So, and I'm plugged into input 1 of my Scarlett, just for reference. When we hit mono, we can see that you can hear me now through both speakers or both headphones. It won't make a difference to what you're hearing in this video. This is just for what's going to be streaming. So that's all set up properly. We can see that the audio, if I tap the microphone, cool, that audio is coming through nicely. The next thing that I want to do is rename this. It's really important to keep everything organized in here. It's going to make your life so much easier when you're streaming. So I'm going to type SM7B because that's what my microphone's called. Cool, so we've got that set up as an audio source. Now let's start to build up the rest of the elements like the screen, the webcam, all that kind of stuff, and the computer audio. So let's get some display capture in here. So display capture, let's call this screen, and this is simply the screen that you're using. So you can select which screen you're using if you've got multiple. That's me recording there. And then this is the screen that I want to broadcast. Okay, so I've got a second screen just down here, which I could use for OBS and keeping stuff that I don't want people to see. I want people to see this screen. So there we go. That's set up. The next thing that I want people to be able to hear my microphone. So add existing SM7B. You see the renaming is really important. There we go. So currently people can see the screen and they can hear my voice. What they can't see or hear is they can't they can't hear the computer's audio at the moment. We still need to set that up. So we're going to go to audio input capture and we're going to create a new, we're going to call this computer audio. And the device is iShowU Audio Capture. Okay. Now, in order to test that this computer audio is working, what I'm going to do is come into System Preferences, Sound, and Sound Effects. And I want this Play Sound Effects Through to be set to Screen Cap, or whatever you called your multi-output device that we just set up. And when I click on these, we're going to see the meter under computer audio register some audio. Great, so that means that whatever's happening on my computer in terms of sound is being sent to the stream, which is exactly what we want. So with this scene selected, people are able to hear my voice, they're able to hear the computer sound, and they're able to see the screen. So the last thing to add in would be the webcam. So we want video capture device, webcam. I'm using this webcam. There we go. And now you can resize this and put it wherever you like. So I could pop this just in here. There we go, that's everything set up. So the last thing that I'll point out is inside your game, if you have to select an audio output for your game, what you're going to want to select is streaming, or whatever you call the multi-output device that we made at the start of the video. That means that you're going to hear it through your listening system, so you'll be able to hear the game's output in your headphones, and whoever's listening on the